See, so the first thing that you should do as a candidate is take time and be conscious about the data that you are sharing, right? Uh, that often gets lost in your desperation to apply for that dream job, for example, right? So take that time, think about, if you really care about that data, just spend some time to think about it. Now, what you should be aware of essentially should be what kind of data are you sharing. Am I sharing only my name, my LinkedIn profile, my phone number? Is that really necessary? My email ID, my personal email ID? So just be careful of what you are sharing. First of all, that's something that you should know, that when, for example, let's say you apply for a job on LinkedIn and Inside, what is the data that's getting shared to the company that you are applying to? That is one thing. Second is, as I was talking about earlier, what is the purpose? Why that data is being asked. That should be very clear to you. So, is my LinkedIn profile, for example, being asked to just verify my experience? Then, in that case, I should know the experience over there. Is it correct? Because if a model is going to analyze it and that information doesn't match, I am at a loss. So, I should know what exactly is the purpose for which the organization is collecting that data. The third thing I should know is what will the organization do with the data, essentially, right? So, for example, a lot of times you may share data with an organization post offer, right? And it's used for background verification. I should know why, I'm sharing a PAN card or an Aadhaar card, or whatever other details that I'm share. We should understand how or who is going to use this data. Does it stay in the organization? Is it shared with third parties? Am I going to start getting calls from other portals tomorrow? Know that very, very clearly. Another two things that typically apply to data, and you'll find this if you read a lot into the GDPR space, which marketing people always do because they're sitting on tons of data, is data sharing laws. Who is this data going to get shared with? So often, when you apply to a particular organization, for example, if you were to do that for Flipkart, at the end of the form, you would see it mentioned very clearly that this data stays confidential, is not shared with any third parties, or this data will be deleted in so and so days. So all of those information, make sure that you look out for it. And finally, one of the things that that you could possibly ask for is also the ability that, can I ask the organization to delete the data if I don't want to opt in? So my candidature has ended, I have finished my process, maybe I've not been selected. If I don't want my data to be sitting in the system, can I put that request into the recruiter? Those are some of the things that you should be aware of, that are your rights. And if you feel that those are questions important to you, you can probably ask them at any part in the recruitment process.